Okay, good afternoon. Fari Hemsey, 436 and Jan 3rd, 2024. Happy New Year to all. Hope you had the greatest holiday period with family and friends. Speaking of my admiral, we're hearing rumors now that his name is coming up to be a fleet admiral, fifth star. As you know, 4 years ago, he's got his fourth star by shorting the market at the top. And everybody said, "Are you nuts?" And of course, yeah, watch me. 38% later in 5 weeks, they wouldn't dare question his authority. This is with True Tiger Timer Digest. So, and it's since then, since actually 2022 February, right after the comrade Putin went to Ukraine, he's saying, "Daddy, win a war. I gotta get my fleet admiral." Now I found out why. The fleet admiral gets no pay cut when he goes into uh, retirement. So his pension is as of his last check. Only fleet admirals get that, and okay, generals of the army, 5 stars of the army. So what started with, I believe it was Leahy. I forgot the second guy. Then Nimitz and Halsey. Now Tico could be the fifth one. So we'll see. But I want to see how he's going to get through the Senate hearings in Washington. Anyhow, but if we're missing this month sometime, it's that because we're in Washington for his hearings. Hey, Dennis, how are you? He's being nominated for his fifth star to be Fleet Admiral, Tico. Yeah. And I think what he wants is that he wants those, what do you call it? Tomahawk steaks to continue forever. Life is good. Life must be good. Yeah. So I can't afford what he eats. Let me put it this way. But he pays for it himself. He's got his credit cards, everything. Yeah. All right, let's get to today's program. Again, we are on a bi-monthly program. So the next program here is the 17th. Part of it is because I have, just a brief stuff. I have stopped the cigars. Alcohol was stopped a while back. Uh, I hardly drank, but maybe once in a while with a good steak, I would have a scotch. Gone, long gone. Cigars are gone. Coffee is gone. Milk is basically gone. Tiny bit of cheese, but that's being cut back. And only milk I really consume is half and half because that's very low sugar. I'm on keto and gluten free. It's very miserable life, believe me. But I'm cleaning up. I feel good. My head is clear. About 10 days ago, when I stopped the cigar and coffee at the same day, it was bad. A couple of days, I had massive migraines in the morning. It's just a withdrawal. It's like a coke addict or a heroin addict who needs a fix now. So yeah. I told myself, hey, hang in there. Better days are coming. So we just did a walk. I did my last medical check item. That was last week. I mean, yesterday, I'm saying, about psoriasis, which after they cleaned all the other stuff, there were issues. And or at least verified that there weren't an issue. So this is ongoing. This is a new dermatologist. It's going to be ongoing, but she's got me on the right path. Don't have any more appointments. Next appointment is 6 weeks from now. I've told myself 1 hour a day is me. It's Fari. For Fari. I'm done sacrificing myself for friends and family and business. I'm done. I want to take care of Fari. So 1 hour a day is purely mine. Whether it be swimming, sauna, whatever it takes. Whatever day it is, whatever problems I have, I'm going to do them because you need to, as you know, my asset managed company had a huge capital raise. Huge. 5 times what I expected. I was asking for. So to manage that, I do need to be in top mental shape. And so part of that is physical too. So I do weights in the morning, all that good stuff. It's a little bit cold outside. Swimming is behind, but I'm on the bike. I also have a rowing machine in house, in the bedroom to watch the news in the morning on the rowing machine to catch up. So I'm good. Let's get to work. All right, my Econo Day monthly calendar came in. Not suggesting you do that. We have no relations with them. It came in. It's good. I have it next to me now. It's a book now. You kind of flip it through. And let's go through this week, see what we have. Now, this was not there. I don't know what happened. Okay, the PMI manufacturing. Construction spending was there. Look at the ranking. It's mediocre in terms of importance, but let's see what it came in at. 0.6, revised up 1.2. Consensus half as much, and we dropped. So, and year over year we're at 11.3. So kind of skipping there, but that's where we are on construction. I assume that's commercial and residential. Final PMI. This is for what period? This is for December. Yeah, Nancy wrote this in this morning. Yeah, I remember. 482, pretty much the same on the range. We came below that. I don't know what the prior was. Okay. So that's purchasing managers survey or whatever they call it. Yeah. That's it. Now, today we had FOMC. We're going to talk to that. It has to do with our trade today, too. But mortgage apps are in. That's always there. I believe, is it weekly? I'm not sure. Maybe it is. Is it mortgage app weeklies? Yes. See, that's how you see that on that book because it gives you a full month on the page. Yeah. So, came in on Wednesday. Just don't know. I don't know everything. I know a little bit of something really, really good. On the noise level, I don't. If I don't know it, I'm going to tell you. I'm not worried. I'm not going to be embarrassed by not knowing. It's better than that, so I wing it. This is a big drop on composite, but look at it. It's really obviously no surprise. Refinancing died down again because of that big drop we had that we pulled up, and purchasing is mediocre. You know why? Prices are dropping. But prices are dropping across the board in the country. Each market, different market could be different, as you know. Unlike the stocks, or even for that matter, futures, uh, there are no two houses that are the same, technically, if you think about it. But one share of IBM is always one share of IBM. Okay, uh, so here we had a pretty decent cutback on the purchases, and prices are coming down. People will wait out a little bit, so that's that psychology. ISM manufacturing came in and jolts. 467. Oh, Nancy, you put this one on. I'm sorry, you put this one on. That's right. The other one was yesterday. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get my cycle of calendar in my head. 467, 472. Range 474. So we came slightly better. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, let me interject something here. Don't expect the rates to come down for a while. This whole thing about Fed easing is a myth. It's a hopium. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Jolts came in. The numbers are too good. That's the problem. The Fed will ease if the numbers were getting bad. They have no excuse to bring them lower. Now, bond vigilantes will do their own thing, and sometimes they do the work of the Fed. More power to them. But right now, I don't see that easing up here. There was a reaction during the news, and now we've settled. We've gone past that. Jolts, that's the number of jobs openings. Okay. 8.7 revised up to 8.8, 8.75, pretty much in line with the consensus. Here's the range. We came in near the upper end of the range and over the consensus. This is 7.9 versus 7.5. So again, we cannot fill the jobs. We have a broken immigration system. I'm not talking about the south of the border. I would shut down those whole side of the border. We're done. 5 years, no more asylum. We're busy. But bring people in like Canada does, based on merits. Show me your PhD. You have a PhD. Start with the PhDs and come down. MDs, PhDs, masters in the areas that we need help. But we gotta bring people in, but not just unskilled. And south of the border, I would just shut all of it down. Well, yeah. Not taking sides. It's just that we can't manage it. Why are we getting involved in things we can't manage? As I said the other day, you're lucky I wasn't born here. I would fix this problem in 2 weeks. Not going to be easy. Not going to be without pain to everybody. I'll make sure both sides endure some pain. All right, let's go to ADP. As a matter of fact, that used to be in Chicago. They would say Farry's up again, and boom, the phone lines will fill up. The, but this was the Stocks and Jocks. The producer would say, Farry, God, it's Thursday again. You're back. I don't know what to do anymore. I said, well, you can quit. I'm not quitting. Maybe you should quit. Still a good friend. Matt, I forget his name. That's him. Still a good friend to know. ADP tomorrow. Usually we come in today, but they're going to do it for tomorrow, which is good. This way we're going to take, within 1 week, we're back to normal cycle. Get rid of this change because of Friday, Monday being off. 103, 115 to 130. Okay, that's going to be a good number to watch for you. Tomorrow there's some correlation with Friday, but not always. Excuse me. By the way, I have this withdrawal. Everything out of my system is nuts. Okay. These are EIA, nat gas, and petroleum. Forget that. We do have a system that's running crude oil. We're looking at it. A couple of my guys who are very good in crude are taking a look at it and making some comments, but it's not ready for prime time. We're close. The other thing is that I'm not in a rush. I'm going to make sure I get this right. So, website is doing very well. Last year I was my best. 2023 was my best year ever. We're financed very well, mainly because of our IP and intellectual property. So I'm not in a rush. I'm going to do it right. It's going to take extra week. That's it. It's so ordered. End of conversation. Not trying to be a dictator again. No. I'm just saying, you gotta be realistic. The higher you go, the harder the fall is. So you gotta be careful. Yeah. 51 consensus on PMI composites. And services 51. Yeah, this doesn't say anything. In line, just very tight, very tight. We'll see. If there's a surprise, it's worth noting. Otherwise, forget it. Let's go to non-farm. Let's look at factory orders first. This is Friday at 10 o'clock. Yeah, 90 minutes after non-farm. Oh, really? Excuse me. Oh, really? Huh? They think factory orders are going to jump to 5%? Holy macro. Okay, all right. ISM services. Yeah, in line. Yeah, the factory order is big. We'll see. Let's go to non-farm. Okay. Prior was 199, consensus 158, and they think 200,000. We'll see. Privates 150, 207, 140. This gets slightly lower. Manufacturing. Huh? We hired 28,000 new people. Now we're going to do 5, and then that's the range. Huh? Okay. As always, I like to look at the average work week. To me, this is crucial. As highly moves, maybe a 0.10, 0.1%, 0.10 of hour. But that's what I would like to know. I don't care about unemployment rate. This thing is all over the place, depending how you do that survey. Okay, it's good for politics, not good for me. Sorry. Okay, that's what's left of this week. For the following week, let's go over again the book from them. This one. This from this book. Okay, let's see. Unfortunately, I don't have it here. Maybe by next week I'll get a chance to take a scan of this. Okay. Yeah, I can scan it and bring up on the screen. Yeah, yes, we'll do that. Sorry, it just came in. It just came in. Again, I'm not rushing to do anything. It's just going to be the way it is. Okay, we have international trade on Tuesday, the 9th. Again, you're going to have the mortgage apps and EIA. Forget that. CPI on Thursday, the 11th. Plus the jobless claim, nat gas, and the Fed balance sheet. And then the following, the 12th, you have PPI. All right, I will make a snapshot of this. It's actually across 2 pages. I'll play with it for next issue. We'll have that up. Okay. Now, on the 15th, it's Martin Luther King Day. We're off. The New York Fed, I mean, not New York, Empire State Manufacturers. That's New York. New York. 17th is the way we're going to meet, the 17th. Retail sales, industrial production. That's it. Beige book at 2 p.m. All right, we're good. Not not saying you go and get this, but for me, it's a write-off. I need it. So I guess frustrated when it's only 1 week only, but I guess that's how they sell that product. But this is what feeds all other machines, Market Watch, Bloomberg, all that come from this. So, all right, let's go to charts. We already did the housekeeping. Let's go to charts. Okay. We have had 3 days of big drops. Now, highly overbought. I realize that. And I kind of discounted Friday. Said tax selling. What surprised me was yesterday. And then, of course, follow through today. Day 3. I am down. We came down against our negative position for time and digest. We have not put a volume, put spread on. We will. Part of our problem yesterday was, forget Friday. We couldn't do Friday. It would be too much of a theta. But Friday, and we didn't know if it was a continuation or not. But yesterday, volume was not that good. It kind of picked up toward the end of the day. Today, they skinned me at the beginning of the day. Yeah, I was in on futures, and I made like 10 grand, and then gave it all back and went down 100,000. It was too much. I closed like 66, so I came back, but I finished at 315. And I was exhausted. I take Tico for a walk because I didn't want to miss this. But tomorrow morning, I have a big conference call tomorrow for about an hour at 1. But in the morning, I'll put a trade on. Here's what I want to know. Is it the day 3 or not? Because sometimes 3 days is it. Okay. We're probably going to bounce maybe tomorrow, I'm thinking. And well, let's see more of the charts. I have more knowledge. Listen, I didn't prepare for this. I never do. I look at it just like you guys do. I want to be live on myself, It's not a Hollywood production. We just look at everything live. But tomorrow morning I'll put a trade on. I will. In the morning I've got nothing going on. My fear was that may have dropped too far down, and we did. I mean, we'll see. We may have to wait a day and put one on. We'll see. But it just ease off some pain. We're not in any way making a huge money there if we had dropped in there. But we moved 1 sigma. That's how it moved. It's just that it was 3 days in a row and pretty good size. And it was really more predominant on NDX. The techies really took it. There were times yesterday we had hardly made any money or lost. So ES was not responding. It was the techs. Because of that, yesterday was not a good day to do anything anyway. But at least that was my pickup. All right. But the move down has started. You could see the Momo run out about here. Okay. Yeah, we went back against us. But then now, this is the leg you want to jump on. So we will be doing that. That's for sure. Equal weighted. You could see, sorry. You could see where we are. Same process. Maybe slightly lower. No, it's almost the same in terms of sigma levels. Remember, I look at the value of movements based on its sigma. Why? Because you're normalizing it. You're taking measuring an asset against itself in this realm of sigma levels. So take a look at that. As you can see here, we got 4 days of Nasdaq. So now I had a guy that was in a lot of pain here with Qs. He was short the Qs, and he was pissed. At one point, he called me. He goes, "Hey, when do you think this thing is gonna turn over?" I said, "Oh shit, sounds like you're too short." He goes, "Aren't you?" I said, "I'm in time to digest. It's not. It's a cycle. It's a what do you call it? It's not a cycle. It's a scoring system. It's not money there unless I pull the trigger on the PMT trade on the option side. But yeah, sure, I'm not happy with it, but I think we should be near the topping." And sure enough, last 4 days he's doing cartwheels. He's very, very happy. At least the danger he was in is gone. Remember, if this had not happened and we were up here, oh boy, yeah. And sometimes that happens. You think you're near the top, but you're not. You're just maybe somewhere in the middle. All right, Dow pulled back a little bit. In the meantime, see, that was another problem. This industrial sector was making new highs. You could see it all the way through. So today's the first day down. Good drop on transportation. I looked at this and I said, I think we should go down. Of course, Russell. Now, Russell has got a different problem because of interest rates. I mean, the whole thing is messed up on Russell. I don't think it's going to be normalized for a while, but at least this correlation is holding. We'll see. This correlation, this with that. Oh, no. No, I'm sorry, that's utility. This with NASDAQ, with NAS. I'm sorry. That with NAS is holding. Yes, definitely. Okay. So far, so good. All right. VIX. Okay. VIX popped very nicely. Okay. VXN2. 3 sigma there. Almost 3 sigma. Actually, 3 sigma yesterday. Okay. But pretty low levels, 14s. That's not the bottom. That's not the bottom. This was a bottom, right? Right here. Now, here's the issue. There's a big air pocket here. Where's the catalyst? What would take us to go there? Is it problems with Iran? Problems with Turkey? Turkey now is trying to be police of the Dardanelles Strait, as you go from Aegean Sea into Black Sea. They stopped I think a battle group, British battle group, for mine clearing operations. I mean, I don't know. I would take because Erdogan aside and say, hey, mind your own business. This is way above your pay grade, idiot. So I'm not too happy with him. That's also the guy who was holding back, I think, Finland from getting to NATO. I mean, what is your business? Okay, just go and run Asia Minor and shut up. All right. So short-term rates. This is 91 days. A little wacky here. That's because we had this before. Yeah, we had all of this when they came to posting there. So you had a little bit more on top. Now you don't. It's centering right about where we are. So the scale is more wackier, but you can see the 91 days been all over the place. But bunched up around about 5.2.5, 5.2 Yeah, 50. I'm sorry, 5.22. Yeah, 5.22 area. Yeah. Remember, you gotta divide this by 10 to get the rate today rate. Okay. 5 year. Okay. Financing cars getting cheaper. Houses got a lot cheaper. And then of course long-term healthcare and so forth. Uh, we still have some pressure to the downside. That hasn't gone, but not where we are on a CI basis. Don't get complacent. If you want to do a refi, go get your refi done. These rates are not coming down much more. They may even snap back. That's my 2 shekels, as they say. 1 sec. Oh, sorry. Yeah, one of the side effects of this diet I'm in, there's not enough water to drink. Yeah. All right. Okay, the count is the same. Count has not changed. We're still 8-0, as you can see. So we're away from the extreme, but it has not changed at all. So we're not midway of anything. We're still up there. So the path of short resistance is down, not up. All right. Systems are. We have a short here that's continuing. Switch to buy, and now we're near the high there. Okay. This has been a buy for longer. Remember, this reacts much faster, and somehow it has more of a mistake because of the trend following. So it catches on the last trend, if you will. What's more important, we had our peak on the new highs and new lows. New lows are gone, obviously not here. Last one was here that corresponded to a low. Now we had new highs, and a little bit after that, you see the ultimate high. This will drop first, and then you see the high, and then we should be heading down. So one area you want to look at, upticks in new lows, slowly at the margin. Momo, 0.24. A little bit below center line, I understand that. And then, of course, its big brother on SP1 is at 382. Now, give me a second. I'm going to get page here. 1 second. I'm sorry. They should know better. I'm here. Hold on. Let's see. What do we have here? Huh? Oh, oh, oh. You gotta be kidding me. It's not loading anything. Okay, sorry. I'll get to that. Hold on. I gotta fix that. Okay. Well, I have two alarm companies here. One of them is not responding. Cool. Let me. Okay, here's what we want to look at. This is crucial. One sec. Let me get this. Huh? No. Oh, the mode is wrong. That's why. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the temperature control is not responding to the remote. I did it by hand. I was going to be cooking here. All right. So here's what we're talking about before. As you recall, a couple of weeks ago, we had our last meeting. We talked about this spike there, and that's at 3 sigma, almost 4. Just unusual that they're that close to each other, but we're at least in 3 sigma. I would rather see something like this with the 4 sigma, but at least. But this says there's an event coming, some sort. Why? A lot of big boys bought a lot of positions downside in SPX out of the money puts. It's not a bell curve. It's one side of it. It's a tail risk. One tail, not both. One tail, which is the out of the money put. That means they're buying some protection down here in a massive way. Too early to tell. This is not it. This is not it. I can guarantee you this is not it. But there's some accumulation. Let's see if we can get a double setup. Okay, maybe that. This is not like 2020 or December. That came in actually December of 2019, and it's not like summer of 2018, which led to December of 2018. This is not like that. We're not there like that. That's how this was put in. That high of the ever all-time high was 170. But it is worth noting we came from an area where there was no signal at all. Most of last year there was no signal, and then boom, boom, we popped twice here. So there's something. The big boys thing is happening out there. We don't know what it is. Could be anything, and it could be false. We just don't know. But at least it's an alarm. Why they took a very big position on the downside. Of course, as it moves, remember they're buying it here. Let's say okay, let's say 4,100. Other money puts. As it starts moving, that comes to life a little bit. Sure, if they have some size on, they could cash out. No question. So, it's an intriguing game. Okay, the process here is correct. We're at H24. This is a spread. Always want to check this so you know what I'm looking at. And if you're doing it yourself, you know what you should be looking at. Long January, short April. Why? We're still in January. We're just the beginning of January. So lead in the VIX futures is F24, and then you subtract J from it. And this is what you want to watch their volume constantly. What matters is the volume. So, expiration is when? It's probably 2 weeks from now. So, yeah, somewhere here or a week after. So we got some words to go. And of course, you see it, right? When I put it together like this, I can see where we are. We're at 70% of what the lead is. So as this moves up, I'm ready to roll over one more month. Actually, probably the more important piece of the story here is that we're at 31. Most of the day, we're at 42, 43 area today. Of course, they slammed it. I gave an air pocket warning around 2:30, right after the margin calls, and I said, "The guys, there's an air pocket ahead." A couple of folks in the chat room were asking, "What is that?" And I said, have you ever flown from Denver to Billings, Montana? That's how I would get there from Chicago because there was no direct from Chicago to Billings. My brother and sister lived there. You go over the Rockies. There are not too many people flying, so they're not gonna give you like a 777 or 757. They give you a two prop, 2 engine prop job. Okay, one aisle on one on each side. Okay, across the aisle. That's 20 people. When that goes over the Rockies, Very easy to drop 1,000 feet in like 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds. All of a sudden, huh? And the airplane is not heading down. The airplane is flat. The airplane just drops. Just drops. You're not heading down. It just both the front and back of the airplane drops at the same rate down. Boom. And that's the airdrop. So, and that's what we got today. Yeah. So, and that further pushed us down to about 31. Now, what's in this as before? The bunch of SPX has got the most number of derivatives. You know, advanced decline, volume, up volume, down volume, VIX, a tick, trend, all that goes bunch in there in a box. Okay, that box has some normality values, and then we take the current value and measure it, and then that algorithm comes up. I think it's a third order polynomial comes up with a value, and that value gets normalized between the negative one. Let's see, I think it's -10. No, I'm sorry, from 0 to 100. That's it. From 0 to 100, and with 50 being a center. Over time, we have seen 25 and lower as any time there. It's not a fixed number, but in 25 or lower, it's the area for a bounce. 75 and above is time to drop. Now, this was a massive, massive divergence. Okay. So that's where we are. And you could see our three wonderful stock RSIs are setting up a rendezvous point. The lead will get there first. It would be like this. Lead, this is like green is read, then get red, and then the white. So this was a rendezvous point where they got together. We're nowhere close yet, but it's up and coming. Today's data. We have not posted this. Admiral Tico has been lazy bum. He does it on his feed. Remember, follow him, Admiral Tico, Tiko, and we've had no really signal here. Last signal we had was here, and was momentarily right at the open there on what day is this? On 21st. Yeah, that's they had actually a procedure, so I was hardly here on the 21. Yeah, but um, yeah, no signal here whatsoever, with a possible exception of Russell. 1 second, please. I'm back. So what do I mean by that? You want to look at the green or the red levels, which is 90 negative and plus 90. Uh, we've hit that and we've stayed there. We also hit on top. Why? Because of interest rates again. The biggest problem this past year was not the one we've closed, but that's a year prior and part of last year. The last 2 years has been the Russell 2000 names. This is not enough. There's a problem here. 1 second. That's usually says we don't have enough data. Hold on. So how many days are we doing there? 30 days. That's not enough. Huh? Okay, go to 45. We're not going to plot anymore, but there you go. It plots that. Okay, you can see what the values are. All right, so we came back. This is a mean reversion? Came back to the mean here and there. Okay, this is probably more interesting now. We have a sell here. I had noticed that early this morning. We have a sell. The order was issued yesterday, and it went short at the open. Okay. Um, Peter Cook trades this on the upside only, so it's a long only trade he would take. But that's the short we have. The other ones are still long here, long there. This is on the mid cap. ES mid cap. Russell, yeah, still long, yeah. But this one went to a short. Yeah, so we could always get a lead. And there was something happening here. He was talking about. Was it TDEX? No, I forget what he was talking about today. It's in the chat. So yeah, he's way ahead of us. Peter is a prodigy. So So, is there anything else that? No, that's a tiger shark. Can't get into that. No, we're good. No, we're good. Oh, two more charts here. Okay, let's go to the 50 R. Okay, come on, guys. Come on, get out of here. Okay, there we go. Okay, now, um, as you could see, this also telling me we're way overbought. We're ready to roll over. So, uh, come on. Oh my, how many years it's been? Welcome back, sir. Bravo. How is England? Anything left of the British Empire? Well, sorry about that, but Putin take care of that with what he did with Brexit. So anyhow, here what this tells me on the 50 bars, the top is in almost. So 200, that one too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're up there. We're up there. Now, if you're not sure, what do you look for? Go over here and say this is 2 years. Give me 5. So you get kind of a upper and lower limit of the data. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. This is probably not there yet. Maybe it's got some room. But a 50, and let's go. Let's just assume same rule. Let's see what we see. Just by looking at the scale, I say, yeah, this is different. Yeah, we're up to. Yeah, we should pull back. We pull back some, not a whole lot, but some. Now, after that, it comes a follow through. If you see a follow through, that's a different ballgame. Anyway. Okay, what else do I have here? That's it. We went through both. Those are done. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. What else? What else do we have? Oh, PMT. I'm saying Orb is doing good. Orb has come back nicely. Friday was massive. Was absolutely massive. If you go to IB,